What kind of recovery do I do after bullpens? I don't do a ton after bullpens, but I would recommend that you do some overcoming eccentric external rotations. So let me explain that a little bit. I kind of get on one knee and I put my elbow on a bench, kind of like this. And so I'm facing this way and my elbow's a little bit below my shoulder. And I have someone pressing on the back of my hand, taking me from this position to about this position. And I fight it at max intent for about 6 seconds. So I'll be pressing back as hard as I can and Buster will overcome me for about 6 seconds through this range of motion. I do basically 3 sets of 2 or 2 sets of 3. I try to get 6 reps in. So I'd recommend those because that's fantastic for shoulder activation to turn on anything that was any muscle that was shut off during the bullpen, and it's also great for tendon strength and future capability to resist injury. So that would be one of the first things that I would recommend. I would do some forearm finger holds, finger hangs. You can think of basically if you were going to like do a pull-up, but just grip with like 2 fingers, something like that, where you're holding and stabilizing the forearm. Again, it's another isometric, kind of turning on everything in the forearm to make sure that can recover well and nothing's shut down for the next time you throw. And then I would do some sort of active recovery, a Mark Pro, some sort of maybe a Normatec. Sorry, I said active recovery. I would do some sort of passive recovery, like a Normatec, a Mark Pro, potentially a Game Ready, something like that. But that's generally what I do. You can do some light isometrics in different positions, laying on your back, arm crossing over like this, external rotations where you're just doing light ones, but you already have the external, the posterior cuff activation with the overcoming isometric or the overcoming eccentric that we just demonstrated. So that's really all I do after a bullpen. It's the overcoming eccentric and it's the forearm stuff. So that's my recommendation.